What's good? What is good? What's happening, Scorpio? What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing? Time for your March 2020 reading. Yes, you were selected to be the second, number 2, and you know the deal. If you stick around until the end of the video, we gonna roll a little sign selector and see which sign is up next. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. Anyway, before we get going, you know I got to do a little bit of babbling to tell you all the good stuff that's in the description of the video. First of all, first and foremost, personal readings. Okay? If you want to schedule a personal reading, information for that, including pricing and how to get a hold of me, is in the description of the playback of this video. Also, too, something new, actually a few new things, okay, that I'm rolling out here for March 2020. I now promote Alpha Brain, okay? After some quite a bit of consideration, and I actually broke a vow never to promote a product again. But and looking for a product to help me with bringing forth basically like a better quality of videos and readings and whatnot, you know, brain pills, nootropics. I've been into this stuff for quite some time, and I ran across a product that I fell in love with, and I couldn't not promote this product, okay? Anybody can take it. If you want information on this and how to get discounts on this stuff from the company and whatnot, all that is in the description of the video. That stuff will blow your mind, people, blow your mind. Also, too, I'm on a couple of new social media platforms. Twitter and TikTok. So far, I'm not gonna lie, TikTok is kind of, I'm not really feeling it, to be 100% honest. Twitter, though, I'm kind of digging. I got a little handful of you on there. Little handful of you. Went over to Twitter and gave me a follower. I think right now, the last I looked, it was like 100 people. I think I got like 100 followers. I got me 100 little followers. But yes, feel free to step over there to Twitter and follow me there as well. Anyway, enough babbling. Let's see what we got for my Scorpios for March 2020. What do we got for my Scorpios for March 2020 universe? What do we got? Ooh, 5 of Swords reverse just showed his face. But you know what? That didn't really feel like it needed to be the jumper. Just the energy behind the way it kind of went, hello, look at me. I'm going to fall back in the deck. It just kind of felt like, I'll see if you come back out. 5 of Swords in the reverse. So I am kind of feeling, though, like one of the energies that is governing your situation is just not really one. It's kind of like, see, after a while, especially if we're here dealing with a love situation, we find ourselves wanting to fight for it, right? We find ourselves wanting to fight for and force love to happen our way. And I'm not going to lie, my Scorpio people, that is one of your all's challenges. You all are very, very forceful when it comes to love and emotions, okay? And you just can't do that. If you're fighting for it, it's not love, okay? Period. Let's get 6 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Bang! Ooh, the Emperor overall here. All right, yep, somebody wants to come back around. Either that or somebody is having a very difficult time moving on from this right here. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. I have Capricorn as the very first card. Could be a Capricorn. But you know damn good and well that the situation is unhealthy. Okay, could be just like a sex-based connection for some of you. But here's the person that you're dealing with. This is what concerns me. Not just that Devil card. How many times have we got to talk about this right here? Okay, this is on the cross-watcher side, but it could go either way. How many times we got to talk about this right here? Emotional codependence. What did I say? Okay, if you have to fight for it, what is it that we fight for, y'all? What is it we're fighting for? I desperately need somebody else to make me feel loved, worthy, Fill in the blank. What is it? What do we need? I need somebody to make me feel like I'm good enough. No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. And if that's what you're fighting for, that's very unhealthy, first of all. And you will be let down every single time. Every single time. Okay? If you haven't already, I would highly recommend that you watch my video, How to Manifest a Successful Relationship. If you have already watched it, watch it again. Okay? It'll tell you everything you need to know about love, how it's attracted, and how it's pushed away. It'll tell you everything you need to know. In a way that I've never seen anybody bring to the public before, by the way. As far as I know, I'm the only person who's brought that to the public. Okay, the real secret behind it. Hey, somebody could have out there, I've just never seen it. Anyway, it could be a Taurus that you're dealing with as well, but I think you're kind of aware. I think you're aware that this situation you're dealing with here is not going to grow. It's not going to expand, okay? It is what it is. You know, it's basically, hey, maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's dead completely. I don't have the death card here just yet, but. And the underlying energy here is the Nine of Wands. Could be a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. Doesn't have to be. It could be anybody, but yeah, it's just this distrust. Okay, when two people come together, regardless of how long you've been together, I don't give a damn if you've been together for a month or if you've been together for 10 years. Once this energy arises, you better do something about it. You better do something about it, because that energy of, okay, I'm constantly on guard, constantly anticipating an argument. Like before you even speak to me, as soon as I see you, I immediately assume that you're coming at me, that you're coming at my throat. So I'm immediately guarded. So before you even get the chance, I'm coming at your throat. That type of energy, dude, it happens so easily. And typically it is as a result of this being forced and fought for too terribly long, right? Like I said, I'm feeling like, from the majority of you, some of you, this could be a past person coming back. Others of you, this could just be a situation that you're having a hell of a time getting away from. A hell of a time getting away from. But either way, whichever way it resonates, I'm going to pull another spread here in just a second, but whichever way it resonates, the Two of Cups is in the reverse next to the High Priestess down here, okay? Could also be a Cancer that you're dealing with the Chariot reverse, but it's not going anywhere, regardless of if it's a past person or if it's a situation you're currently dealing with. The energy is still the same. It's not going anywhere, okay? You're either not coming together or you are going to separate. One of the two. Just kind of take it how it resonates is what I'm seeing right here. I see you releasing and letting go of this. A lot about this, I don't even really think, when it all comes down to it, the vast majority of what you think and how you feel about this, you're not really keeping to yourself. You're not really talking about. You're keeping most of it to yourself is what I'm thinking here. So what I'm saying, King of Wands reversed, I don't even really see it bothering you that bad anymore. It's getting to the point to where it's like a game. You don't even really take it seriously anymore. Not really. You used to, but if this is somebody, which I feel for a lot of you, that this has cycled through over and 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 over. After a while, it's just like, all right, we're going to play this game again? This game again, huh? This game? Is this the game we're going to play again? All right, let's play. Woo! Shooey dooey looey. It's not turning out to be so positive just yet. But somebody said, Queen Scorpio said spot on. Okay, well, thank you for that positive feedback there. Okay. Ruth, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Yesterday, if anybody who tuned in to yesterday's reading, Libra's reading, I told you, I don't like giving negative readings, y'all. I don't. Sometimes I see it all over the internet. I get a reputation for being this negative asshole. Dude, I'm not. I read what comes out, you know? I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm just like a weatherman who hates the rain and lives in a really rainy fucking area. Basically, it's how I feel, you know? Oh, well. I'm going to read what I see. And I appreciate y'all being good sports about it, too. I appreciate it. Because here's the truth. Here's the truth. Let me be candid for just a minute. Once I, get off the live, I finish everything up, I title the video, blah, 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 blah. I turn my light off, I set my cards down, I leave my studio, I forget the fucking reading. I don't even remember what the hell the reading was about when I'm done. So a lot of people think that I'm like holding something against a certain sign, like, oh, you can tell he doesn't like Scorpios. 5 minutes after I'm done with this reading, it's out. It left my brain. I don't even remember it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, there's a candid moment about behind the scenes in Rich Lop's life. Let's look a little bit more at the person that you're dealing with. I'm going to clarify that first spread and put more emphasis on this person that you're dealing with. Person, people, and or situations playing the biggest influence on my Scorpios. There's that moon card again. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Doesn't have to be. By the way, for those of you who are unaware of how I read, every time I pull a different spread, I switch decks. There's Six of Swords reversed again. Same thing that they had in the last one. Same damn card. Like I said, you know what it feels like to me? All the way real, the way it feels to me is this is a situation you're currently dealing with that you're having a difficult time. This person is having a difficult time transitioning on from. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so take it how it resonates, whether you're together with them or not. It's the energy's still the same. Let's see if I can get any more 6 shuffles here. Oh, hang on. So when I pull a different spread, I pull it from a different deck. A few different reasons for that. Let me get 2 more shuffles before I lose count, y'all. Hang on. A few different reasons for that. Mainly, I just really like tarot cards. I like, I like having a bunch of different decks. But also too, I want to make 100% sure that if I pull a different spread, which I do very frequently, that if it tells the same story, which 9 times out of 10 it does, it's going to tell the same story. There's no way that you can say, well, you just didn't shuffle the cards good enough. You know, I see a lot of readers on YouTube who just use one deck and just pull all their spreads from the same deck. It's like, well, I don't know. I like using different decks, me personally. Okay, it just feels better to me. Anyway, enough babbling, man. I'm just all over the place today, ain't I? It looks like this person right here, I feel like, see, here's the thing. 8 of Swords reversed overall, 9 of Swords in the heart. They're coming to their senses, but it's not pretty. And it's the thing, it never is. It never is. When you come to your senses, it's never fun. It's never comfortable. It's never an enjoyable process, But I'm really, really feeling like, this is the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. One of the reasons why grudges are so difficult to let go of is because we don't need it. This is like really low level 3D human stupid shit. Okay. This is not very evolved way of thinking at all, but we've all been there. I've been there and done that. We need to hold on to that grudge as part of our identity, right? I need this grudge to justify who I am, to justify why I am the way that I am, because I need, anytime I have some shitty behaviors or anytime I have some bad habits or some triggers or some little bullshit behaviors that I want to make excuses for because I'm too fucking lazy to put in the work myself, I need bad past experiences to be able to point my finger at and put the blame on. Right? Oh, I've done it too. Oh, don't get pissed off at me. I've done it too. You know you've done it. Every last one of us has done that. Okay? We're moving on from that. Okay? And that's what this person's starting to come to terms with. That's what this person, because once you start to see the whole picture for what it is, your grudge is irrelevant. It's irrelevant because this is all just a stage play, right? But once you start to see the whole picture for what it really, 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 really is, your grudge is completely irrelevant. And I think that's what this person is dealing with here. Okay? They don't really want to fight with you. They do have a lot of emotion for you, but I feel like the connection is starting to get a little bit weak. They're too wrapped up in their own anxiety and their own emotional bullshit, And again, they're having a very difficult time transitioning on from this, a very difficult time moving on to the next phase. But it's happening slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. After a while, it gets to a certain point to where If it doesn't happen, like you have to force it not to happen, you know? After a while, you just got to let go and let it happen. Anyway, timelines moving forward and new things. This is for my Scorpios interested in new things coming in. New things coming in. Boom, boom. Okay, all right, 5 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, cool. I don't know about that just yet. Let's get 5 shuffles. See what that's all about. Here's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Some of y'all could have a fellow water sign making their way into your life. Possibly. Boom! Fool in the reverse. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Page of Coins. Okay. 4 of Cups reversed as well. Ah, there it is. Yeah! 9 of Cups in the heart of the spread. I think a lot of you, man, Ace of Cups reversed, 2 of Cups reversed. Hey, what did I tell you? Watch my video on how to manifest a successful relationship. This right here is how you do it. And 9 times out of 10, it's done by accident. Most of the things that we attract into our lives are done by complete and total accident. Once you take your focus away from it, that's one of the things that I teach a lot of my personal clients, if you come to me for a personal reading, depending on if it comes up for you. But that's one of the things that I'll teach. Like a lot of people come to me and ask me, where do I need to place my focus? A lot of times, it's not where you need to place your focus. Okay? It's what you need to take your focus away from. Think about that. Think about that. You are a quantum compressor, okay? That's what you do. That is what you do, whether you know it or not, which most people don't have a fucking clue. Doesn't matter though. That's what you do. As soon as you focus on something, what you do with your brain, your thoughts produce measurable gravity. Yes, they do. And what you do is you squeeze causality into the here and now. The infinite possibilities that are floating around in the quantum field, that's what you do is you squeeze them into the here and now. So as soon as you take your focus away from something, that's when the universe is free. You know how they say, let go, you have to let it go? That's why. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. That's the science behind it. That's the way it works. And that's what I see a lot of you are doing here. A lot of you are preparing to attract new love. I don't even think you even know it. I don't even think most of you aren't even aware of it. You're not even trying to. And that's the thing. That's the thing. How many of you in here have ever, like, you look back, anything big ever happened to you? You know? I wasn't even trying to. It was when I least expected it. You know? Maybe some of you won the lottery. And that one time you bought that lottery ticket, that was when you were thinking about it the least. You know, every time you're like, ooh, I hope I win. Well, this one time I was just like, yeah, sure. Just out of a habit. And I totally forgot about it. Left it in my purse and then was like, oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I forgot all about that lottery ticket. Let me just check. You know, like 9 times out of 10, whenever you manifest something huge, it's when you least expected it. It's right when you took your focus away from it. Right when you stopped thinking about it. When you started walking away from it. Right? You all are preparing to attract new love by accident. Is what I'm seeing here. But I don't think throughout March, I don't think a whole lot of your focus is going to be on love. Not really. I think if anything, it's going to be on work and finance. Page of Pentacles. Okay? Page of Pentacles. Right now, a lot of you, as far as your intentions go, the Fool is in the reverse. The Ace of Cups is in the reverse. The 2 of Cups is in the reverse. The 9 of Cups, emotional independence. Emotional independence. This situation you were dealing with, 9 of Cups was reversed. This time, it's upright. Okay? That emotional codependent bullshit. Okay, the World is in the reverse. There is still a strong, lingering sense of unfinished business between you and the person you're dealing with. That's fine. It happens. You're getting over it. You're getting over it. Sweet. Very interesting twist to how new things can come in. But hey, I've seen crazier things happen. I don't know about you. Well, now we are going to peep out the past person. As I finish my espresso. How y'all dealing with this Mercury retrograde? How's that affecting you? Me personally, I'm just going to chat for just a quick minute while I take my last little shot of espresso here. Me personally, and this is just me, I feel like pre-shadow is the worst part of the entire experience. The worst part. It's worse than the actual retrograde itself, in my opinion. You know, that is when I have the most technology glitches and issues. That is when I have the most just random misunderstanding and arguments with people that I'm never You know what I'm saying? Like that's when all the anxiety, to me, it feels like, this is the best way that I can think to describe it. It's like I'm so fucking tired, but there's a part of me that's so wide awake and energized. I want to sit down and just not do shit, but I'm bored. I want to get up and move around. But I want to lay down, but I don't want to be laying down. I want to be standing up. It's like, you know what I mean? It just feels like there's two parts of me that are just two things inside of me that are just battling it out, you know? Like polar opposites just going at it inside me. That's how it always feels for me. During pre-shadow. Then once the actual retrograde gets here is when it's like, oh, okay, well now it's just this annoying plateau phase. And then post-shadow, I don't even pay attention to. That's just me, though. That's how I experience it. Know what I mean? That was your weekend? Right on. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. Let's look at the past person here. Scorpio's interested in reconciling with a past person. Let's see what kind of potential that holds. Scorpios who are interested in reconciling with a past person. The first card in this entire spread is how they see you and how they feel about you, how they view you, basically. Okay? Spoiler alert. All right, so I know I talk a lot about the fact that 90 to 95% of what you see me actually do on video is not planned out. It's very on the fly and sporadic. However, I am thinking about adding in some new readings from March. And it's kind of generic and kind of run of the mill. And this isn't a solid plan yet, but I've been kind of thinking about like a how they feel about you type of, like, how do they see you? How do they view you? You know, just for like each sign. I don't know yet, though. It's just a thought I was playing with. Just too many people do that shit. You know, I try to break it up and be different, but you can only do so much in this line of work, you know, that really makes you stand out. Anyway, though, I think the way they see you is the Five of Cups. I think that they see you as somebody who tends to focus too much of your energy on the negative, okay? Now, again, it's very important to understand that, is this true? I don't know. It doesn't matter. This could be complete and total bullshit. This is from their perspective. This is how they view you. Even if it's complete and total bullshit. They see you as somebody who focuses too much or just, you know, all of your energy on the negative aspect of any given situation, okay? And therefore, you're upset most of the time. You're pissed off. You're angry. You feel negatively because you're always focusing on the negative. Let's get 5 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Boom! Temperance in the reverse. Oh, it would end real quick. Could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Oh, yeah. Could be another Scorpio that you're dealing with, by the way. Real quick, to veer off track real quick. People always come to me and ask, I'm a Scorpio and I'm also dealing with a Scorpio. I'm a Virgo and I'm dealing with another Virgo. Which reading resonates? In that case, I would check the moon signs. Just saying. Okay, back on track here. Yeah, if you attempted to go back and try to reconcile with this past person, I think it could fire up real quick and then it would not last long. It would not last long, boy. Ace of Cups and then the Tower. Ace of Cups and then the Tower. It wouldn't last very long. Okay, 6 of Wands reversed. The Death card. Shang-a-lang-a-bing-bang. But here's the thing, though. Here's a funny thing that I've been talking a little bit more about here lately that I don't usually make a real big point, is that sometimes this is necessary depending on like how at peace you are with the situation and with the way it went down and with the person. sometimes, maybe not a full-on reconciliation. Maybe we're not even talking about, okay, let's go ahead and try to rebuild a relationship. Maybe just come back together with the person. Hey, let's meet up. Let's go have a drink or something like that at the bar. You know, you've spent some time away from them. You've rejuvenated your senses or whatever. Then you come back around them with a totally clean set of goggles on, like, oh, whoa. Like whatever senses were blinding me before, now I'm not really, you know what I mean? Like, it's like that second come around is like, I needed that. It's almost like there's a new light being shined on you. It's like, oh, I didn't see that part of you before. Oh, it makes perfect sense now. Now you can move on comfortably, if that makes any sense. That makes any sense at all. Some of you could have been dealing with a cancer, but it would fire up and then it wouldn't. No. You all do not balance each other out. You do not complement each other in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Again, I'm feeling like, and this is very, very common, so this doesn't make anybody stupid. This doesn't make you, I know that when I talk about these things, I come across very harsh and very passionately. I'm very passionate about these things, okay? I've been there and done that. Okay, having said that, I feel like the only common denominator you and this past person had was emotional codependence. I need you so that I won't feel lonely. Same fucking thing we go to the bar and get drunk for, right? Same thing, vibrationally identical. On a vibrational level, it's identical. The intention and the energy behind it is exactly the same. Okie dokie, things to watch out for and advice moving forward for my Scorpios. Oh, there we go. All right, 10 of Wands. All right, hang on, I'll get to that in just a second. Let me get 5 shuffles and lay this spread out here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom, 3 of Swords. Okay, so watch out for people who are still clinging on to their past. All right, still clinging on to past burdens, still clinging on to past heartbreak. Watch out for that. Again, this could go either way. This could be people around you, or if this is you dealing with this, these are personality traits to watch out for. Either don't put yourself around it or go inside and work on it. You know, whichever way fits for you. However, people who are still clinging on to their past, look, y'all, I get it. We talked about this yesterday. Okay, the past happened. The past happened. Okay? What did Rafiki say? Is that his name in The Lion King? You can either learn from it or run from it. Choice is yours. The choice is yours. Okay? I think it would behoove you. It would behoove you to learn from it, okay? But especially if you have goals and aspirations and dreams, don't surround yourself with people who are constantly stuck in the muck. And me. I'm not saying don't be there to support your friends. Don't be there to support your family if they need somebody to lean on. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you all know that person. That one person who just every fucking time you see him is me, oh me, my, oh, happened to me, and what happened to me, oh, me. You know that person. God damn. Yeah. It's a vibration trap, dude. You are not required to waste the last bit of your energy on that bullshit, okay? Be there to support them. If just give them the support that you can afford to give them, and then you have to take respect for your own vibration. Your own vibration. You are not a bad person. You are not a bad person if you say, I respect myself and my own vibration too much to allow myself to be around things that I know for a fact is going to bring me down, okay? Nothing wrong with that, okay? Nothing wrong with that. Awakening 101. Evolutionary process 101. All right. Oh, watch out for people who are constantly dependent on everybody else for everything else. Again, fine line, slippery slopes, and balance. Not saying that there's anything wrong with giving somebody a helping hand, throwing somebody some gas money if they need it. I'm talking about those people who it's not assistance, it's dependence. Those people who depend on help from other people for everything. They can't do anything for themselves, nothing. You're not required to lower your vibration and give away every ounce of yourself. You're not required to do that. Okay? Moving forward. Right now, Mercury retrograde. If doors are slammed shut, that's fine. Leave them shut. A lot of times, that's not a no. It's not always a no. When a door slams shut in your face, that's not always the universe saying no. That could be the universe saying, hey, not right now. There's maintenance going on in here. See what I'm saying? Come back later. We're fixing shit up. We're remodeling the place in here for you to come back later. See what I'm saying? So when doors are slammed shut, don't try to kick them in. Okay? You can knock, bang, bang, bang. And if nobody comes to the door, walk away and be like, all right, well, let me go find a door that's open. See what I'm saying? Take responsibility for your own emotional state. King of Cups, that's you anyway, Scorpio. You are fixed water. Okay, that is your responsibility. Take responsibility for your own emotional state. If you hand your cup to somebody and they take a doo-doo in it, well, you shouldn't have handed your cup to that person. That's your fault at the end of the day. Take ownership for it. Don't be going around pointing fingers and blaming everybody else for how you feel, okay? And in the meantime, okay, right now, it's new cycle time. In the meantime, have as much fun as you possibly can. Enjoy yourself and don't sweat the small shit, okay? Try to have fun, laugh, giggle, have a good time. Go out and have a drink or two. Cut it up with your friends. Have a good time. Boy, I'm going to tell you what, life's too short not to. All right, well, I feel like the messages that my Scorpio people needed to hear have come through. I hope that resonated for everybody. If it did not, which of course it will not, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. But even if it didn't resonate, I hope that everybody watching took something from this video that they can use to apply into their life and see some real positive changes. Because that is my real job here on YouTube and in the public eye, is to help, okay? Anybody, not just my Scorpios. Anybody watching this, okay? So again, don't forget to look in the description for information on scheduling personal readings, including how to get a hold of me and pricing. Also, too, like I said, I'm new at this, but I'm still fully promoting Alpha Brain. I take this every day before I come on camera, and this plays a major role in me bringing forth high quality, high energetic readings, okay? Information for discounts on its products and whatnot are in the description of the video as well. And follow me on social media. All that stuff is down there too. Now we are going to roll the little sign selector and see who's coming up next. Who's coming up next? Who's going to be number 3? Who's going to be number 3? Boom! Taurus. Taurus people are up next. Yeehaw, man. Well, let's go ahead and break out my little list here. Where's my pen? Okay, well, I guess I'll just use a marker. Whatever. All right. Any of y'all know a Taurus? Tell them to tune in. Tell them to tune in because they are next. I would absolutely love to be able to get their reading done today. However, I don't know how many personal readings that I have yet. My very, very lovely assistant and amazing girlfriend Leah has not printed me my workout for the day yet, so I could have a big old list of it. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, whether I get it done today or tomorrow, I'll see y'all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right, have a good one.